Prosecutors left court today after a tongue lashing from the judge, the likes of which stunned even Trotter's attorney.
I have never seen that kind of a rebuke to the government from a judge in my practice.
During their investigation of DeRace for drug and sex trafficking, Trotter, a decorated officer, was secretly recorded by FBI agents during a meeting at a Panera Bread in Williamsville, telling them he hadn't been in contact with DeRace for several years, even though DeRace's phone revealed numerous text messages and calls between the two after Trotter said they'd last spoken. Trotter was charged with a felony, lying to the FBI.
The government chose to prosecute this because they spazzed when they were going to think that he might be a witness for Peter DeRace and that might undermine their case.
During his trial, his lawyer said any misstatements were due to his client's faulty memory, not any purposeful deceit. When a jury could not decide the case, it ended in a mistrial, after which Judge Lawrence Villardo dismissed 2 charges and recommended prosecutors drop the case. They continued to pursue it, but as a second trial was about to start, they offered Trotter a plea to a misdemeanor of impeding a federal agent, which he took back in February. At today's sentencing, the judge said, "I made known my feelings about this case, but I had to stay in my lane and let a jury try and resolve it. I would have thought with a hung jury the government would have dropped its misguided prosecution, but the government doubled down. Well, now it is in my lane, and I can do something about it now." The sentence: no jail, no supervised release, no probation, and no fine before the judge told him, "I'm sorry you had to go through this." Fellow and former Amherst police who packed the courtroom applauded when the judge was finished.
I don't know if you're familiar with the prosecution in Washington where the guy got prosecuted for throwing a submarine sandwich at an ICE agent. Well, this is the second stupidest prosecution ever in federal court.
Trotter has already been recommended for reinstatement by Amherst Police Chief Scott Chamberlain. In fact, Chamberlain was one of the supporters who packed the gallery in the courtroom. The Amherst Town Board will have the final say. On your side in downtown Buffalo, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.